Hello there again. I've got several vintage lenses, probably about 15 maybe, but these are the 5 I find myself using the most, and they cover a wide focal range. They're all prime lenses, and these are what I basically carry with me all the time. My 5 favorite. These are the best ones that I like using. I've got a 28, a 35, a 50, a 85, and a 135. And probably the 85 and 35 are the ones I grab the most. The first one here, the 28 millimeter, let me give you a little history lesson on them. This one is a 28 millimeter SMC Pentax 2.8, and it was made from 1977 to 1982, and with my research, this one I believe was made in 1980. This next one is a 35 millimeter Takumar, Super Takumar, and it's a 3.5. This is the oldest one I have, and this is probably the coolest lens I have, other than the 85 millimeter. But this one was only made a couple years, and this version here is a 1962, 63, or 64 lens. It's got a low serial number on it, so I believe it's a 1962. The same age as me. So this lens right here is 55 years old, or 54, and it's like brand new. And I mean, this is very sharp. I mean, this is a beautiful lens. I mean, it's got cool effects, and it's actually a pretty good landscape lens. That's the oldest one. The next one is a 50 millimeter Pentax 1.4. This is a cool lens. This thing's got some cool background to it, and it's sharp as can be, and it's a really cool lens. This one was made from 1977 to 1984, this version, and I believe this was my dad's lens. I believe this one maybe 1981, 1980. So that's that one. This one here is a 85 millimeter Takumar 1.8 lens. I just got this one recently, and this is, I mean, this is an amazing lens. It's like brand new. And this one, I believe, with the research I did and the serial number on it, I believe this one was made in 1972 or 1973. But there's not even a smudge mark on it. And I mean, I've taken a bunch of pictures with it, and it's probably one of the best lenses I have out of all my lenses, even my brand new modern ones, and it's just an amazing lens. And this last one here is a Super Takumar 135 millimeter 2.5 aperture, and this one's like brand new too, but this one was made, this version here was only made 2 years, in 1971 or 72. So this one is a 1971 or 1972 lens, and it's like brand new. I mean, there's not, these two lenses here don't even have a smudge mark on them. I mean, and this one is beautiful lens. I mean, it is sharp as can be, wide open even. These two lenses are probably the sharpest lenses I have. This one's the best though, the 85. But this one, close second. It's got the original hoods with them, original caps. The 35 came with a hood. I bought this one a couple months ago, but the hood's not original hood, but I mean, it's an old Pentax hood. I think it's off a different lens, but it came, I believe these 35 millimeters had the rectangle hoods, but this one came with it. It works fine. Don't use it half the time, but these are the lenses I carry with me in my everyday carry bag, along with my two modern lenses, a super wide angle 10 to 18 millimeter and an 18 to 250 millimeter. So right here you basically have a complete kit, which is only that big. Everything fits in this little backpack here, a little Pro Tactic 350. So this is my everyday carry stuff. I got another bag. I got my full frame camera and some my landscape lenses and stuff and filters, and but this is basically what I carry every day back and forth to work. I usually always have these lenses and this camera with me, the 80D. And out of these vintage lenses, the 135, the 85, and the 35 will work on the Canon 6D too. They're M42 screw mounts. These are the K mounts. They'll only work on the 80D. But I mean, this is one heck of a kit, and look how small it is. So back in the day, those photographers used to carry some glass with them in small bundles, you know, the little side bags, you know, they always carried those side bags, and they could actually hold a lot of gear in those little bags, because that's a pretty complete kit right here. That big. Well, talk to you later. Bye.